走り出せ走り出せ空高く波動と差し
Close your eyes and imagine the pitch for this game. One Piece open world. For any people out there like myself who are fans of the series, and even those who are only slightly aware of its existence, I'm sure a multitude of things popped into your head. Maybe it's a game focused around sailing from island to island, akin to Wind Waker or the recently released Sea of Thieves, customizing your ship, taking part in naval battles, and exploring the vast ocean. How about you get to create your own character, take charge of a personalized crew, and recruit members at islands along your journey? What if you could explore the incredibly well-realized and fantastical world of One Piece, visiting locations such as Water 7, Thriller Bark, Alabasta, maybe even special ways of reaching areas such as Sky Island or Zou with side quests. And on top of that, add in game exclusive islands that have their own flavor and style not seen in the anime. All of these ideas and more are what rushed through my head upon hearing about a potential open world One Piece game. So what does Bandai Namco give us? What are we doing and what are we seeing in this grand tale of pirates and adventure? I don't know, punching dudes in cities, I guess. One Piece World Seeker sets us in the grand location of Unreal Engine 4 city template, with all of our favorite characters: Luffy, Smoker, Zolo, Tashigi, Nameless Marine 1, Nameless Marine 2. They even created some Germa 66 models just in time. How nice! I think what all of the promotional material for the game has shown me is that these creators have no idea what makes One Piece's world so appealing and fascinating to watch the crew explore, and comes across as yet another soulless cash grab using the words open world to draw people in. I mean, really, other than these incredibly out of place character models, random warships, and the Marine logo casually plastered over various buildings, I want you to honestly tell me one thing about these levels that look like they belong in the One Piece universe. The same universe harboring locations such as this, and this. The answer I hope you've come to is that there is nothing. I would honestly go so far as to say that these assets were likely created for another game entirely before being pushed onto a One Piece game instead. Of course, this is nothing new to One Piece games. Hell, plenty of previous games in this series have included canon islands, and they were still boring. Maybe all One Piece games are just cursed for eternity. However, now I want to get into what I find truly offensive about this game. What really grinds my gears and makes me question how you could be excited for this at all. What the fuck are we doing? What am I doing in this game? If the open world is so blatantly empty and uninteresting, then it can't be to explore, and they have yet to show a single cutscene, and dialogue with NPCs has been kept to a minimum, so it can't be for the story either. What are we doing here, guys? Of course, on the contrary, I'm sure it will have an overarching story, just one that was written by the staff on their lunch break at the office. But as far as minute-to-minute gameplay goes, I'm pretty sure that what they're showing here in these trailers is what you're getting in its entirety. Luffy swinging across desolate environments and utilizing the same 5 moves on these nameless marines, with incredibly janky animation work I might add, and maybe every so often a boss character like Smoker will show up for no reason. That is absolutely it. As far as progression goes, I'm predicting right now that side quests and probably even the main missions will boil down to go to this part of the map to get me something, or beat this many Marines at this station, over and over and over. It's almost so predictable how lazy these open world games get that it's sad. However, there is a silver lining, and the one thing, just one, that I would say does look good about this game is Luffy's movement in the world. Swinging from building to ledge to whatever using Luffy's stretching abilities looks ridiculously fun, and if anything, this will probably end up being a glorified tech demo for people who want to experience what it's like to have the Gomu Gomu no Mi. But now that I've mentioned my one positive, I now have to counteract it with a negative. What the actual fuck is this AI? Explain this to me. What is this gameplay? What is it? It's never a good sign when I watch your 8-minute gameplay demo and already feel the tedium wearing in. In summary, A lack of direction and purpose. Boring and desolate worlds that make a mockery of One Piece's fantastic universe. Repetitious gameplay that will likely be accompanied by repetitious quest lines. Janky animation work, horrendous AI, and in general just a distinct lack of the soul and charm that the series is known for. Overall, One Piece World Seeker looks absolutely atrocious, and believe me, if it releases and I turn out to be wrong, I will eat my words and be the first to admit my mistake. At this point though, it should be apparent that I'm not saying all of this as a hater. I love One Piece to death, and just want a game that communicates why I love it so much. This doesn't do that. All I can do is keep praying that one day they'll understand what's missing from these property cash-in games, and they'll do something truly special with whatever they put out next. I have been Phenom Sage, and thank you all so much for watching. Or they'll just make Pirate Warriors 4.